Hey. Hey, man. What's up? Hope you don't mind meeting me here. It's closer to work.
Ah, I'm the one asking the favor. I'll meet wherever you say.
So what can I do for you?
Elizabeth finished her submissions for the art school in New York.
Yeah? How'd they turn out?
Amazing. But, you know, she's so nervous about sending them, so we're going to take them down there in person.
Wow.
Deliver the paintings to the school, get a tour there, and spend the rest of the day in New York.
That sounds like a good time.
Especially if you loan me your car.
Bobby.
Hi. Well, hi, Liz.
Hey.
Hi, Emily. You looking for Lucky?
No, I'm looking for my grandmother.
She's in a meeting upstairs.
Any idea how long she'll be?
Half an hour.
Oh, that's okay. If you see her first, will you let her know that I'll be waiting right over there?
You got it.
Thanks. I'm so sorry to drag you all the way down here, but it doesn't make much sense to go shopping for a new outfit if I can't go to New York with Lucky.
Oh, it's no problem. As soon as your Gram says yes, then we'll go to the mall.
I'm glad you're confident. Graham seems to be really strict about this sort of thing.
What, like going out of town on trips?
No, I mean being alone with Lucky.
Why? You're alone with him all the time.
I know, and that worries Graham. She feels that Lucky and I might be getting a little too serious.
Oh, okay, I get it now. I've already had the chat with my mom about you're not ready for sex, the long lecture thing.
Oh, God, I've had that discussion with Graham at least 2 or 3 times, and I've always agreed with her. But things have changed since then. I think I'm a lot closer to being ready. The first time Graham asked me if I was having sex with Lucky, I almost laughed in her face. I was so frozen after the rape, and Lucky was just my friend. He was my boyfriend. And even when that started to change and I realized that I loved him and that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with him, sex still seemed like it was so far off. You know, I knew it would happen someday, but maybe when we moved to Manhattan or we got married or... But it's changed. I mean, I've always enjoyed kissing Lucky. But lately, when he's holding me, I just wanted to keep on going. And kiss him longer and, I don't know, in a different way. It's as if the part of me that fell asleep after I got raped has, like, finally woken up. And I think I'm ready for a little more than just kissing. What? Does Lucky feel the same way? I think he does.
My Jag's in the shop. But, I mean, if you don't mind a 4-door sedan, I'm sure I can get my father to loan you his.
That's okay.
I'm serious.
No, we'll take the bus.
I don't mind asking.
I know, but it'll be easier this way, trust me.
Whatever you say.
Thanks, though.
So, Elizabeth must be excited.
She's trying to keep a lid on it, but I can tell she's happy with the way her projects turned out.
Yeah.
She's got so much talent. I mean, this school is just what she needs.
Yeah. Any idea where you're gonna live?
Well, first she has to get accepted, which I think is a lock, and after that we'll just start looking for apartments.
Well, I'll miss you.
We're not moving tomorrow.
Yeah, I know, but it'll be sooner than I want. I mean, I've kind of gotten used to having you two around, you know.
I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, your new job's gonna keep you so busy you won't even know we're gone. You got a business card for me?
That's funny. They're being made up.
What does it say?
Public Relations Manager for Deception Worldwide.
Sounds impressive.
Yeah. Would be if I earned it. All right, listen, the only reason that I got the job is because Catherine and I are sleeping together. I mean, she's just trying to make a way for me, you know. I mean, her intentions are good, and working there is pretty interesting, but I'm still not sure if I should have taken the job.
I didn't want to say anything until you raised the subject, but since we're into it, did you ever think that Catherine could be using you to get back at your father?
All the time. And I've accused her of it more than once, too, but she just denies it. I don't know, and it's so complicated, you know? And whenever I try sorting it out with her, we just end up having sex instead. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what part of my feelings for Catherine are real and what part is just caught up in wanting her. And what you have with Liz is much simpler. You just love each other and that's all.
It's not always simple.
I know Lucky would never pressure me into doing anything. But the other night, when we were in his room, kissing, instead of pulling apart like we usually do, we just kept on going. And then finally, when we pulled apart, I was so out of breath.
Were you frightened?
A little. But it was good kind of fear, you know? It was like the kind right before you get on a roller coaster where you feel all nervous inside but completely alive.
So then what happened?
Oh, I told Lucky that I should go home. And then we left. But I could not stop thinking about what could have happened. I mean, if I had stayed, am I even ready for what could have happened? I don't want to lead Lucky on about this whole thing, but, you know, I'm not sure that I'm ready to make love to him either.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, beautiful young women.
I love Elizabeth. And for a long time, that was enough. But I'm starting to want her, too. Yeah. Everything that she's been through, I really don't want to frighten her.
Right. But you can tell her that, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I can tell Elizabeth anything.
Don't punch me, okay? All right. Take that.
Yeah, you're about to get punched.
What are you... I'm not making any assumptions, okay? And I'm not trying to insult you and Elizabeth. But I know from experience that sometimes feelings can cloud your judgment, all right? You find yourself doing the exact opposite of what you told yourself you were going to do. Like, when Catherine showed me in my office a deception, you know, I made it a very big point to tell her that I wanted to be treated just like an employee. No. Next thing I knew, bam, couldn't stop ourselves. Now, I don't know if anything like that will ever happen with you and Liz, but if you find yourself wanting each other, you know, it's best to be safe.
You know, you can always quit your job. But I don't want to. I keep going back, you know?
Look, you and Liz have a good time in New York, all right?
Thanks.
You got it.
Mr. Spencer, hi.
Mr. Who?
Oh, sorry, Luke.
Please, Luke. Mr. Spencer would be my father if I had one. Well, I didn't mean to interrupt whatever your conversation was about.
Oh, you weren't interrupted at all, Mr. Spencer. I mean, Luke.
Thank you.
Sorry. Actually, I was hoping to run into you. I wanted to ask you and Bobby if I could do something special at Kelly's.
For instance?
Well, what I had in mind was closing early on Thursday, since it's generally slow anyway, so I can make dinner for a couple friends.
Names?
Oh, Emily and Lucky and Nikolas.
Well, that sounds nice. I'm sure Lucky will appreciate a home-cooked meal.
Thanks.
Go ahead.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate everything you do for him. Bye.
Bye.
That was amazing.
Why?
Well, it used to be that all you had to do was mention Nicholas's name and Mr. Spencer would go ballistic.
He did it for Lucky. He knows how close Nikolas and Lucky are. Uh-oh. Here comes your grandmother. You ready? No.
Hello, Elizabeth. Hello, Emily.
Hi.
Hi, Graham.
Bobby told me you wanted to see me?
Yes. I wanted to ask your permission about something, but before you answer, just remember that this is really, really important to me. Sorry, it's late. I was shopping.
Oh, what'd you get?
Open it. You like it?
Yeah. Why'd you get it?
I just thought you might want something new to wear when we go to Manhattan.
Your grandmother said yes.
Yes, she said yes. Can you believe this? We're going to